Guys, welcome to another game. This time we have Byzantines against Holy Roman Empires. We got MizuUmi from Japan playing as the Byzantines in the color teal. And in the color yellow playing as the Holy Roman Empire is牛奶加糖, which basically means like put sugar into my milk, which is it's contradictory, you know? Like, I don't know if all parts of China, I don't think so, but I think sugar and China, they are like complete opposite words. It's very hard for me to find something actually sweet here. And they say it's because of health or whatever. I just think they just don't like it. Like, that's just the way it is. Like, yeah, they cannot tolerate too much sugar. I think so. So a lot of things, like for example, cookies. I never buy cookies here because they are not really tasty unless you buy like the import ones. I don't buy soda. Also tastes differently, but still it's not that bad. In general, desserts are like not really not what you will think they will be, at least. Now that comes with a good thing because like. I lost a lot of weight here because I cannot eat those things which are available in my hometown very easily in Peru, and it's just one of those things. Like, yeah, that sucks, but at the same time it's like I guess that's a good thing. Otherwise I will be like in trouble. I'm not really a guy who likes to exercise a lot. I do it. Especially recently, I do it more often. So I'm more in shape these days. I'm more in shape. But I lost like more than 10 kilos since I arrived last year. And that's without doing much sports. And just the fact that it's just in general, like food in China is just very healthy. And that's I guess that's a good thing overall. But for example, when I went to Korea, like I felt like everything was very sweet and I love it, and I will just order, like, even if I eat an Oreo cookie, like the simplest thing you can actually get to satisfy your sugar desires is like, oh my god, that was so good, so good. I almost forgot what it tastes like, and good thing I don't live there, otherwise I will eat them very often, and that's actually not very good for your health. But anyway, enough about sugar. Oh my god, all that happened because I just read this guy's name. Byzantines against Holy Roman Empire. I feel like we're gonna have a field fight here. Like, if you go fast castle against Holy Roman and Holy Roman Empire wants to push you, they have a lot of infantry. They have really good economy behind it, and I don't think you can get away with that. The good thing is berries are at the back for MizuUmi. And this map has a lot of berry patches. So you can just wall here, you have one berry patch here, and another one at the back. So it's very good. Very good for him. Meanwhile, I can chapel next to the gold, next to the food, next to the wood. And I don't see an outpost here or anything like that. At least not yet. Only 3 on gold. And gold for wheelbarrow makes me think or milk with sugar guy, it's gonna add some military units, gonna stay in the field age for a longer time. Actually, both players with a wheelbarrow, so definitely we're gonna have a field fight here. Big field fight, which both civilizations are very good at. It entirely depends whether or not MizuUmi can gather enough olive oil that we're about to see. Like, the first patch is like pretty much guarantee you're gonna get it, right? Especially at this point in the game where there is no such thing as a tower rush or anything like that. You're gonna get your mercenaries. That's a fact. So probably we're gonna see lombos for MizuUmi. And we're already seeing a barracks, actually man-at-arms right away. And archery range coming for our yellow friend. Meanwhile, mercenary house. We're about to see which mercenary is gonna choose. Probably it's gonna be Lombos. And I wouldn't be surprised if he actually goes javelin throwers. Because javelin throwers do better against man-at-arms. If he plans to do more man-at-arms, then that's a good thing. And also archery range, like, they tend to do very good against archers because they have a lot of range armor. So I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see. So it's gonna be the Lombos. Stay classy, my friends. Stay classy. Meanwhile, more eco upgrades coming for yellow. Gonna be grabbing all those eco upgrades. Always feels very good when you have all those eco upgrades right away. And that's the beauty of having this Icon Chapel next to your gold. Just your gold gathering is just much better. And you can get those eco upgrades right away. Eventually you can get a blacksmith. There you go, blacksmith coming for our Holy Roman friend. And I already have a single man-at-arms. 4 Limitan is not a number of units you want to fight at the moment. You can see they do plenty of damage. Those man-at-arms. These are early man-at-arms, so you need to consider that. They are not as tanky. Not really good. Not really good at the moment. But it is mostly gonna be archers that yellow is gonna make. And he already have +1 range attack. I like this build, actually. I mean, you're gonna always have it. That depends. Because if the gold like spawn here, like, you're gonna get those upgrades really fast. Like, you're gonna have everything. But he's blessed. So he does have everything at this moment. Food, wood, gold. Like, that's all you need. Like, look at 3 production buildings, blacksmith, almost all eco upgrades that are relevant. And if we are just 7 minutes into the game. Meanwhile, MizuUmi, he does have wheelbarrow and horticulture, but that's it. No blacksmith upgrades. He's just recently getting a blacksmith. So it's really not the same. Obviously, mercenaries are gonna be a huge deal here. Looks like he's gonna be switching to horsemen, which is definitely the right choice when you see a lot of archers like this. The problem is it gonna be enough? He does have a house here. Did he went for the border settlements? Yes, he does. He does have quite a big vision here. He knows whether or not yellow is gonna go through the back door and try to do some damage here in the back. But plenty of horsemen coming for MizuUmi. Starting for slowly farm transition here. Gonna get another batch of Lombos really soon. But +1 range armor coming really soon for yellow. He's gonna be transitioning for Spearman. Which is gonna be a trouble. As soon as you mix some Spearman here, it's just gonna be really hard to micro. This one is really easy to micro because man-at-arms don't really counter horsemen. They are just really tanky. The Spearman, on the other hand, is just really annoying. Really, really annoying. +1 range attack coming soon for MizuUmi. I like how Yellow is just taking his time. You know, it's like, yeah, I do have quite a few units. Taking down a wolf. I just, you know, I don't need to hurry. I'm gonna have my +1 range attack soon. And I'm gonna be having a blast. Last eco upgrades coming soon, and that's a lot of units considering Byzantines are the ones who are supposed to have more units because of the olive oil. It's Holy Roman is just made different, man. It's just made different. But there's a lot of horsemen already, 9. They should be able to take down the archers. The problem is who's gonna deal with the man-at-arms. Like Lombos? Yeah, but how many Lombos you need to one-shot a man-at-arms? Have 4 armor. He have 7, so they do 3 each one of them. And these guys have how many HP? How much HP? 120. So you need like 40 Lombos to one-shot a man-at-arms. So you need 4 at this point in the game. You need to shoot 4 times to kill 1 man-at-arms. And that's not a good trait. That's not a good trait. Looks like yellow wants to go Castle Age. Maybe. He has too many villagers on gold. Or maybe he's just transitioning to Man-at-Arms. That could be the case. But you don't need much gold for Man-at-Arms. He's just gathering the food here. And he's building prelates. He actually wants to go castle, but MizuUmi are already there with a counter-attack. Castle this, my friend. It's gonna be taking down 4 villagers went down in just a few number of seconds. At the same time, yellow is like, I'm going deep. I'm going deep here. Like, I know there is no army here. But that was a huge raid. To be honest, it's just 6. It's not like a deal breaker, but at this point in the game where everyone is in one town center, it's quite a big deal. The problem is, yellow is doing the same here. Already took down 2 villagers, and he's already camping the town center, which the whole economy being stopped for this moment. Villagers will have to run. Do they have Akitori defense? Not yet. Plenty of archers already here, not shooting, letting those villagers live another day. The question is, how long can yellow stay here? Horseman gonna be going through the back, gonna be able to actually take down the archers. Man-at-Arms already be doing quite a lot of damage to those horsemen. And Lombos just, I mean, that's the problem with the Lombos, they're just so slow. So slow at the moment. Like, it's like by the time your horsemen arrive, like the Lombos just took so long. But looks like MizuUmi is cleaning these. However, he did lose quite a lot of villagers. 16. It didn't go that well for MizuUmi. Couldn't protect too many villagers, unfortunately. And I guess the best thing you can do now is probably go Castle Age. You don't want to stay in the Field Age against this guy. You do have a lot of Lombos, which is really nice. It's like HREs wants to stay in the Field Age for longer. Like these guys are wearing some nice shoes here. These guys are fast. This guy's 1.12. This guy's 1.38. You will never catch them. You will never catch them. A couple of horsemen going for a raid, but unfortunately, they didn't attack the right target. I'm gonna get spotted there. Just a handful of units here. I mean, it just makes me think like, yeah, he definitely wants to stay in the Field Age for longer. But MizuUmi wants to go castle. He already halfway there. He has the farms. And he has the Lombos. Not only that, he's gonna have more Lombos soon. Because he's gathering a lot of olive oil from here. So he wants to go castle. And yellow needs to stop him. He's anywhere nearby getting to Castle Age. It's just gonna be taking a long time, and even if he decides to do that now, MizuUmi is gonna arrive castle earlier. So I think the best bet is just you need to push really hard with this army and just try to do your best. Because MizuUmi doesn't have much army. I have the Lombos, which are really annoying. Golden Horn Tower coming soon for MizuUmi. So he's start playing very defensively for now. You gotta be careful not to lose these Lombos. You're gonna be getting your upgrade soon, and these guys cannot run away. If anything happens here, those Lombos are not gonna survive. They're just not gonna be having a good time. CZ army here pulls back for the moment. Plenty of Lombos, but not enough frontline for MizuUmi. What a big mistake just before the A-Shap. He's running away, but these guys are just so fast that you're just losing your Lombo mass. It's gonna get better anti soon, but he only have 12 Lombos, only 7 here. Only 7 Lombos here. And they cannot run, that's the problem. They're just too slow. Veterancy will come soon, but more Lombos arrive. Cataphracts joining the party. If there is a unit that can actually help MizuUmi survive this wave, definitely it's a Cataphract. No Spearman around here, not that I can see, only 3 at the back. Can be easily sniped by outposts or Lombos. In placement here in this outpost, and MizuUmi is just gonna go for it. Cataphract gonna try to save the day here. But Lombo numbers decreasing slowly, and unfortunately Cataphracts got a lot of damage from those Spearmen. And now he's just gonna calm the economy. MizuUmi doesn't have any army to deal with this. Golden Horn Tower gonna have a batch of Lombos soon. But is it gonna be enough? Like Yellow is fighting under the town center. He's also thinking about aging up. He's about to have the gold for that. It's gonna be for Regnis Cathedral. 16 villagers. He's gonna be rushing it here. Now the problem with these archers is like they're actually taking quite a lot of damage from that town center. But the other problem MizuUmi have is that there's not enough villagers anymore for him. Just not enough. And it's just gonna be a lot of man-at-arms in your base. These guys are gonna get upgraded. And there's just no way you can take this out without an army. And Yellow already reaches a castle age. I believe one of the first things he wanna make is those veterancy for those man-at-arms. More villagers going down for MizuUmi. Only 23. It's almost pretty much double the difference on the economic count against his opponent. There's plenty of food, but very, very little gold. There's a market here. No, never mind. That's not a market. Trying his best to defend, fighting under the town center. But that's a lot of idle villagers, and MizuUmi taps out the milk with sugar. Takes a game today, guys. If you enjoyed this match, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.